yeah, we talked about a lot of ideas, but one of the ideas that I think, yeah, Amin and Alex, who's not here anymore, were sharing also were about, like, we were inspired by, I guess, like, BitTorrent, where, like, depending on the behavior of, like, your peers, like you could decide not to, I guess, like serve data to specific people. But this is also, there's like a number of factors that are dependent on this. So one, like when you're a client, basically when you store the data, it has to be split across like multiple providers. And then so when you retrieve it, they're only retrieving like smaller pieces. And so ideally it would be like faster. But essentially what happens here is like, there's some aspect of like, one, you split the files across multiple SPs. The SPs basically have some, like would have to establish some trust between that group. And so when they're retrieving, it's like they have to go and assemble the file and then give it back to the client. And then essentially if you're a provider in this group and you're not kind of performing as well as other people expect, or you're like not providing your piece of the data, then there's like this tit for tat mechanism where like they no longer want to work with you in that particular group. So yeah, it's a little, it's kind of more of a complex idea. There's also an aspect where you can use some like erasure encoding to decrease the amount of trust between the providers. But yeah, I think this was also focused on the CDN aspect where you want data to be retrieved very, very quickly. And so it's just like thinking about how, as a client, you could get the data really fast. So we were trying to optimize for certain aspects there. But yeah, that's all that I was going to share.